You will be provided 2 pages to study for each question that will be at the end of this course. The first page is the actual question and answer that will most likely be on the DPS test. The second page is the support material for the answer to the question. Step 1 to this study approach is to see the actual question and answer without distractors. This will help your mind remember the answer when distractors are present. Step 2 is to read and study the reasoning behind the answer to the question. You will see portions of the support material in green. This is the actual answer to the question. In some cases, you will also see sentences in red. These are also very important parts of the explanation that may appear on the DPS test as another question. Every truck must carry documented papers. These papers are required primarily for what purpose? If you wish to haul a load or move equipment that is heavier, longer, wider, or higher than the law allows, you must obtain a special permit from the papers. All commercial motor vehicles, truck tractors, trailers, or semi-trailers must carry registration papers on the vehicles while operating on a public highway. These papers shall show the weight of the vehicle empty and how much it is registered to haul. Special permits. If you wish to haul a load or move equipment that's heavier, longer, wider, or higher than the law allows, you must obtain a special permit from the Texas Department of Transportation. A permit will not be granted if the load can reasonably be dismantled. The first thing that a driver of a disabled truck or bus should do is flares, fuses, or reflectors. No person shall operate a truck, bus, truck tractor, or any motor vehicle towing a house trailer upon any highway outside the city limits or upon any divided highway at any time from a half hour after sunset to a half hour before sunrise, unless there shall be carried in such vehicle the following. They need to have at least 3 flares, or 3 red electric lanterns, or 3 portable red emergency reflectors. During times when lighted lamps are not required, 2 red flags must be used in place of flares, lights, or reflectors. Motor vehicles transporting explosives or any cargo tank truck used for the transportation of any flammable liquid or compressed flammable gases or any motor vehicle using compressed gas as a fuel shall not use flares, fuses, or any signals produced by flame. DOT-approved triangular reflectors can be used in lieu of the above equipment. The first thing the driver of a disabled vehicle must do is put out the proper flares, flags, or reflectors. Which of the following vehicles is required by state law to carry a chemical type fire extinguisher? Fire extinguisher. All school buses, taxis, and other vehicles hauling passengers for hire or lease must carry a chemical type fire extinguisher of at least 1 quart capacity. Commercial vehicles that are subject to the federal motor carrier safety regulations must be equipped with a fire extinguisher that is properly filled and located so that it is readily accessible for use. The fire extinguisher must be securely mounted on the vehicle. Reflectors must be mounted. Lighting and reflectors. Reflectors must be mounted not less than 24 inches nor more than 60 inches in height above the ground on every pole trailer and on truck, buses, truck tractors, trailers, semi-trailers which are 80 or more inches in width. Clearance lights are required by state law for trucks or buses if the width is trucks or buses that are 80 inches or more in width. In the front, we should have 2 amber clearance lamps, 2 headlamps, electric turn signal lamps, 1 on each side. These can be white or amber. At the rear, we should have 2 red clearance lamps, 1 white license plate lamp, 2 red tail lamps, 1 each side, 2 red stop lamps, 1 each side, 2 red reflectors, 1 each side, electric turn signal lamps, 1 each at rear. These ones can be amber or red. And on each side of the truck, you should have 1 amber reflector, 1 red reflector, 2 amber side marker lamps, and 1 red side marker lamp. All trailers or semi-trailers must be equipped with clearance lamps, side marker lamps, and side reflectors if their width is on every trailer 80 inches or more in overall width. The rear must have 2 red clearance lamps, 2 red tail lamps, 1 each side, 2 red stop lamps, 1 on each side, 2 red reflectors, 1 on each side, electric turn signal lamps, 1 on each side. These can be amber or red, and 1 white license plate lamp. On each side, you need to have 1 red side marker lamp, 2 amber side markers, 1 red reflector, and 2 amber reflectors. At the front, you need to have 2 amber clearance lamps. Intermediate side marker lamps and reflectors required only on trailers measuring 30 feet or more in length. Trailers, semi-trailers, and pull trailers with a gross weight of pounds or less are exempt from brake requirements. Brakes. Trailers, semi-trailers, and pull trailers with a gross weight of 45,000 pounds or less are exempt from brake requirements. Trailers, semi-trailers, and pull trailers with a gross weight in excess of 45,000 pounds and which do not exceed 15,000 pounds and operated at speeds of 30 miles per hour or less are not required to be equipped with brakes. Trailers, semi-trailers, and pull trailers with a gross weight in excess of 45,000 pounds and which do not exceed 15,000 pounds and are operated at speeds in excess of 30 miles per hour must have brakes acting on both wheels of the rear axle. Turn signal indicators are required on all motor vehicles manufactured after model year. Turn signal indicators. All motor vehicles, trailers, semi-trailers, or pull trailers shall be equipped with electrical turn signals. Exceptions include motorcycles and certain trailers. Passenger cars or trucks under 80 inches in width and manufactured prior to the year model 1960 need not be equipped with the electrical turn signals unless the body or the load of the vehicle or combination of vehicles extends to the side more than 24 inches from the center of the top of the steering wheel, or the rear limit of the body or load exceeds more than 14 feet from the center of the top of the steering wheel. Mud flaps must be used when which of the following vehicles are not required to have mud flaps? Mud flaps. All trucks and trailers with 4 or more tires on the rear axle must be equipped with safety guards or mud flaps behind the rear wheels. These flaps must reach to within 8 inches of the surface of the highway and are for the purpose of preventing the slinging of mud and slush. This provision does not apply to pull trailers or to a truck tractor when it is being operated alone and without being in combination with a semi-trailer. Every farm tractor and every self-propelled unit of farm equipment or implement of husbandry assemblies after January 1st, 1972 shall be equipped with lighting requirements for farm tractors and implements of husbandry. Every farm tractor and every self-propelled unit of farm equipment or implement of husbandry manufactured or assembled after January 1st, 1972 shall be equipped with the following lamps and reflectors: two headlamps, one tail light mounted as far to the left as practicable, two red reflectors, vehicular hazard warning lights, and then flashers, which show white or amber to the front and red or amber to the rear. These lights must be activated when the vehicle is being operated on any highway. Vehicles required to have a slow moving emblem cannot have a speed higher than slow moving vehicle emblems. The emblem is now a requirement for all slow moving vehicles. Slow moving vehicles are those designed to operate at a maximum speed of 25 miles an hour or less, and the term includes all vehicles, farm and other machinery, and road machinery being drawn by animals or by slow moving motor vehicles.